I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For the latest Oakcrest and national news stories making headlines. Today is September 15, 2011. I'm Jeff, and with me today is Michelle. On today's show, we'll take a look at what's happening at Oakcrest today and this week, as well as the weather and a new link between SpongeBob and ADD.
That's right. We'll cover those stories and a lot more, including upcoming club meetings, how you can get a yearbook this year, and what sports you can expect to see on this field today after school. Thanks for joining us today. And if you're watching us on YouTube, here's where you can find our most current as well as past episodes.
Be sure to stay tuned because coming up soon we'll look at weather where we'll let you know when the clouds will break and clear the way for some sun. But first, don't forget that you can follow us on OHS Falcon TV on Twitter for all the most recent events, announcements, and school stories, including weather.
And don't forget, our show is about Oakcrest and you. If there's news happening around Oakcrest or locally, let us know about it. If you get us the story, we can feature it on our show, and there's few simple ways to do that.
If you're a teacher, coach, student, or just a viewer, send anything important our way by dropping off announcements a day in advance to our studio, by emailing us at townproductions@yahoo.com, or by tweeting us at OHSFalconTV.
Alright, let's start out today with our first top stories. First up, in health news, if you're a SpongeBob fan or your kids are, you'll want to hear this. Doctors are saying that the SpongeBob show is possibly the cause of attention deficit disorder in some young children. That's because of its more rapid pace and fantastic characters, such as that talking, pant-wearing, pitching sponge who lives under the sea. It turns out he might be a little too much for preschoolers' brains to take in.
On the TV and programs like SpongeBob to keep their kids entertained and out of trouble, we're actually doing the opposite. When the TV goes off and the fast-paced programming stops, the kids are more amped up than they were before. Nickelodeon is fighting back against the claims, saying SpongeBob is produced for 6 to 11-year-olds and that 4-year-olds are not the intended audience. Alright, now let's take a look at what's happening in weather.
You need a weather team you can depend on. When it's happening in the skies, you'll see it happening on your TV. For temperatures, outlooks, and conditions, look no further than the news team that does it all. For the up-to-the-minute conditions that you need, this is your Falcon weather forecast.
Storms will continue to hover and move through the South Jersey area today, clearing the way for some lower temperatures and later tonight and tomorrow. Today, expect a high midday of 77 and the low tonight to drop to a chilly and fall-like temperature of 47. Break out those blankets, no worries though, because tomorrow it will warm up a bit and the sun will be back out for a pretty comfortable day with some clouds but a high of 66.
For those looking towards the end of the week, two big things are coming up for teachers and students. Back to school night will be held this Thursday at 6 p.m. and students will have the day off on Friday for a teachers in service. Students, make sure you remind your parents to come in and meet your teachers.
Every year, Oakcrest Drama puts up two shows, a straight play and a musical, for Oakcrest and local communities audiences. This year's show, Wizard of Oz, will combine the acting of a play with the singing of a musical for a show, never done at Oakcrest. Next week, auditions for Wizard of Oz will be held for anyone wanting to join this year's cast.
Auditions for the roles of Dorothy, Lion, Scarecrow, and Tin Man require the ability to sing. So anyone wanting to try out for those roles will need to bring a song to sing for the judges. Those auditions will be held on Monday, September 19th in the auditorium from 2:45 to 5:30. Be sure to see Mrs. Tunney in room 303 with any questions or for more information.
For meetings today, Student Council will have a meeting in the senior cafeteria during the activity period. And on the athletic fields, tomorrow there are a few games scheduled. The first is the freshman football, who will be playing Millville here at home.
The boys varsity and JV soccer teams will be away facing mainland. The girls varsity and JV soccer teams will be home to play mainland. And finally, girls volleyball will be on their home court to play after gaming. All of those games start at 4. Be sure to get out there and support all your Oakcrest sports.
For tomorrow, although we're off from school, there are a few sports hitting the fields. Varsity and JV field hockey versus Buena High School away at 4 p.m. Girls tennis versus Absegami High School away at 4 p.m. Varsity football versus Millville High School away at 7 p.m. And speaking of sports, the girls volleyball team had its first match on Monday, September 12th.
The varsity beat Pleasantville 2-0. The JV also won 2-0. Congratulations to all the girls, and a reminder to all sports coaches, if you would like to see your results on our program, all you have to do is email them to us. We'll give you the address at the end of the show.
The last chance for senior portraits or retakes is here. If you did not have your yearbook picture taken, be sure to have it taken during your gym class September 28th, 29th, or 30th. You can go online to www.ouryear.com to find school number 82 and schedule your appointments, or call 1-800-687-9527. Remember, if you do not get your picture taken, you won't be in the yearbook.
When it comes to the annual outdoor senior class photo before the pep rally on September 23rd, seniors will be asked to leave their period 11 class to report to the football field prior to the prep rally for their senior class picture.
And when it comes to yearbooks, everyone can purchase a yearbook online at smartpay.com and or on after September 16th. Type in your first and last name and then fill in the state and city to locate Oakcrest High School. See Ms. Shanker in room 415 or Mr. Around the library with any questions.
Before we go, don't forget to check out our Falcon TV website for the latest updates on everything Oakcrest and what's happening in the media program. On our website, you'll find links to videos, photos, and much more. Our site is at the bottom of the screen, and you can also get to us through the Oakcrest webpage.
Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. For me, Jeff, and everyone else here at the Falcon TV studio, we'll see you back here tomorrow for more Oakcrest news. I'm Michelle, and have a great day.